Right there? Oh, you got in front anyway. Alright, sweet. I was gonna get you in front, but... I don't know why I was holding the fucking stand. Alright.
There's a mic on the table for you.
What?
There's a mic on the table if you want it.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I already did this one.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's like... That's like the right one. Stereo Egoraptor. Alright, hi. I'm Egoraptor, aka Aaron Hansen. I make cartoons and whatnot, and I also have a show called Game Rooms. Oh, and I have a band called Starbomb now. I'm an ice cruncher. How many of you are ice crunchers? Dude, it's like heaven on earth. Alright, so, just like every one of my panels, it's Q&A. So, just raise your hand and get your questions asked. I think we have a... Oh, that's the mic. This mic's for people. So, when you guys come up, you can ask your question in beautiful 1080p. So,
1080p audio.
Yeah, so, one of the things about my panels when you ask questions is to raise a prop, something I can call on. It's not just a hand, because if I'm like, that's the guy with the hand, then everyone's like, oh, that's me. And then everyone stands up, so. All right, cool. Raise up those things and let's get to work. Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, if you feel like confident that you can shout it, just go ahead.
What was your favorite Starbomb song
To make? Street Fighter, because that one was like crazy, because it like tested my ability as a rapper, which is not very much. But like the line, the like the honest suspicion line, that one, like I tried to do that all in one take, and like it wasn't working, and I was like, no, I can do it. Dan was like, no, we can like cut it up, and I was like, fuck no, I'm gonna do it. And he was like, right on. And then it took me like forever, so, but I finally got it. That shit was crazy. It's my honest suspicion, you got one position when you're teaching. God, that's insane, man. What was Dan doing to me? Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, it was Dan. Sweet. All right, anyway, thank you. What's up, Luigi Pillow? Yeah, man, come on up.
All right. Hey, what's going on? So, with the exception of a whale's penis, if you could replace one of your own body parts with that of an animal, which would it be? Throwing hardballs, I know.
Shit. I was trying to think of an animal that's bigger than a whale. No, that's it, man. That's the end. I mean, that's overkill. You could go with an elephant penis and be totally okay. Like, come on. I'm okay with a human penis. That's adequate. Like, when it gets any bigger than that, then wait, you gotta screw elephants. That's no fun. I'm not into that. So thank you for that very insightful question.
Thank you.
Yeah, give him a round of applause, the whale penis guy. The crazy purple and yellow with the mask and the gun. Yeah, come on up. Don't try to run too fast, because that thing will fly off. It'll win like an umbrella. What is it? Oh, okay. I've never played Paper Mario.
So, out of the videos that you've uploaded on your channel, what do you think would be the hardest? Which one of them was the hardest to make for you?
Which one was the hardest to make? Dude, lightsaber, fight saber. It took so much effort. Jeez. Probably Luigi's Ballad, man. That thing took forever to make. That was the first time I was coordinating with other animators. So like, that was a trip, because it's weird. You think like you're clear about like instructions, And then you realize that you left like a shit ton of stuff out, and then it comes back like not what you were expecting, and it's like, what? But it was your fault. Like it wasn't their fault because they were just following your vague instructions. And then you're like, oh, and you feel like an asshole because you're like, oh, please change that. And they're like, all right, it's my job. And it's like, oh. So that one. Poke Awesome 2 is pretty. I don't know. I guess it just raises in difficulty as I go on because I try to one-up myself. Which I didn't do with Poke Awesome 2, but that's okay. So thank you. That's very nice. So thank you. I love that the mask is like a retrofitted like baseball cap. That's a pretty good idea. All right, cool. Thank you. So the fat star bit.
Okay, so was your interest in beatboxing like? Did that come first before the rapping on Starbomb, or did you always plan to like eventually go into rapping?
I don't know how to beatbox. All I know how to do is that's it.
So my other question, are you like all self-trained, or did you take any classes?
No, I didn't. Well, I took like a small singing course recently, and because I've always wanted to sing. I'm still not good, but I'm a little bit better than I used to be. No. Are you kidding me? It's embarrassing. Maybe if we're doing karaoke, I'll sing for you. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I can't beatbox. You know what I've been trying to learn though? That fucking, you know, like the annoying beatboxers, they're like really good. They're like, and it's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden they're like, what instrument is that? It's not even a thing. Yeah, so that's on my own accord, yo. Dude, I wish if there was like a beatboxing course, I would take it.
That's what I thought.
Did any of you teach beatboxing?
I did. I beatbox.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, thank you for that. The glowy cane. Wait, no, were you raising it? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you just had it on the ground and it was like really tall. Okay. Your costume's cool. Nice. I haven't played it in a while. Is this gonna be like the Egoraptor hasn't played it now? I'm like so out of touch with cosplay now.
That's alright. I was wondering if you had any future plans for another sequelitis video?
Oh yeah, totally. Barry and I are working hard on the next one. So, dude, it's gonna be fucking awesome. we just did rewrites on it, like, because I've said before that sequelitis takes forever to write. And it's true. Like, this has literally been written for like, it's been over a year now to write this thing. But hopefully, it was on and off, so hopefully, like, it'll be a little bit faster from now on once we finish the Zelda one. It's about Zelda, by the way. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time for everybody, especially you.
That's how I was first introduced to you, so I was really influenced by the Castlevania and Mega Man.
Oh, sweet.
Sequelitis, they're just awesome.
That's awesome, thank you.
Can I shake your hand?
Can you shake my hand?
Would it be alright?
Yeah. All right. Twirling the shirt all the way in the back. What's up?
Do you have any tacos?
On me?
Yes.
No. All right. Sweet, Lego then.
Have you and John and Dan hugged it out?
Yeah. I love hugging. It went on for a little too long. Sweet, thank you. The arcade stick.
Where'd you learn how to animate?
Just from doing it, man. Everybody's always wanting the answer to the questions of the day. Such as... What's so funny? Like, for example, how do I animate? What do I have to do to be a voice actor? You just do it, man. like if you want to be a plumber, right? You don't go to school for it. You just get down and dirty with the pipes. I'm an amateur plumber. I'm like, oh, there's a leak. So there's a hole, so fix it. There you go. That's the same thing you do with animation. You're just like, there's not a drawing there. And then you draw it. You just gotta do it. I'm sorry. Every time, every panel, this makes me laugh. Like, because everyone's like, you must be done. So, what I'm saying is, just I didn't take any courses. All you gotta do is watch the animation that you like and try to do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with being inspired so much. Like, it's not. All right, I'm gonna phrase this as like delicately as possible. It's not stealing. If you like look at an animation frame by frame and then you try to replicate it. It's stealing if you put it out there and say it's yours. But if it's just a practice, like that's fine. Like for example, like everyone's always telling me like, oh, Aaron, you got such great colors. And I'm like, well, cool, they're not mine. I have a Battle Network art book that I open up and I'm like, oh, that's a good color. I'll steal that. And then I change it a little bit, but like for the most part, like yeah. I mean, I could come up with my own colors now. I'm not saying that I do that for everything, but if I'm stumped, I look to my inspiration and then I'm like, oh, there it is, and I get it. It's not, everybody does that shit. Like, don't let any artist tell you like, oh, it's all from my own mind. Everybody uses references. Like the biggest artists in the world use references. So just do your best.
You guys ever been with any of the Crash Bandicoot games on Egoraptor?
Yeah, probably. I didn't grow up on them though, because I had an N64. And like, by the time I got a PlayStation, I was just kind of like, Crash, I don't give a shit. But yeah, the only experience I have playing Crash was in like it was like a Comp USA on a like a display PlayStation. Yeah, Comp USA, man. It's old school. Yeah, I'll play it. I don't know. I like Jack and Daxter. Ash Pokemon hat. Yeah, come on up here. Run as fast as you can. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. You'll hurt yourself. Especially since there's a camera tripod right there. Oh, it's right there. Sup?
Hi. What did you draw as a child? Did you draw when you were younger?
Yeah, man, I drew everything. I was mostly into like Dragon Ball Z. Well, for a while I like traced stuff, and then after a while I started just copying stuff, and then after a while I started drawing my own characters.
And what do you recommend for teachers to encourage children and students to draw and continue to do so? So what would you, I'm a teacher, so what would you say to teachers to encourage children to do something like what you do?
When I was in middle school, I had a teacher, he was kind of a hard ass, and I was drawing all the time in class because I didn't give a shit what was going on. And that's my fault, but when I was in the middle of drawing something and he called on me and I was like, oh, sorry, I was drawing. He like ran out and like ripped the drawing out of my sketchbook and like threw it away, right? So I was like, oh shit, man, like that was a big downer to me because like I loved to draw, well, particularly that drawing I was really proud of for a while. But like it gave me the impression that like nobody wants you to draw, you know? Like you're like an outcast for doing that. So I guess just like encouraging kids to like, you know, to understand when's the time and not the time to do that, but that it's okay to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey you, a little too over serious. And then I drew a butt afterwards. Speaking of which, I don't know who was here before me, but there is a drawing of a butt.
Yeah!
Is it luscious?
I've been eyeballing it. Did somebody, okay, last night I was on like a voice actor palooza panel. Yeah! And, oh, some of you were here. And I was writing a thing, on these papers all night. And I got, like, a lot of people were like, what is he drawing? What is he writing? I was just writing butt over and over. Like, over, like, filling the whole page with butts. And it's gone now. I got 2 pages full of just, like, tiny-ass fucking, I wrote butt. But the thing was, I wasn't just writing butt, I was writing it as sentences. So the first butt had a capital B, and every so often I would put a period and then start it with another capital B. And there was like a few commas and exclamation marks in there. Anyway. Let's see, what do I got here? The blue t-shirt in the back. Yeah, run. Run, my lady. Run, my lady. I knew you were a dude. That was a song lyric.
Hi.
Hey, dude, you're from Battle Network.
Oh, no, sorry, Junpei Iori.
What? Come on.
Sorry,
That's the same logo! Is that not fucking Proto Man's logo from Battle Network? That's the same logo!
That's what I've heard. So, first off, congratulations to your marriage on the lovely Susie.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know, how did you propose to her?
Well, it was Christmas, and it was just quiet in like our room, like, because we're not, you know, we don't like to make a show of things, so it was just kind of like, you know, hey, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. She was like, really? No. What, the ring? Yeah, I gave her the ring on Christmas.
Did you go to Jared?
What's that?
Did you go to Jared?
A Charon?
Jared.
Oh. I did! I shopped around too, but they had the best ring and the best price. Yeah, that's how it was. Very simple.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's also coupled by the fact that I'm terrible at organizing things. Like, if I was doing a big like oh, the skywriters, like, they would write out like there'd be typos and shit. They'd be like, "Will you marry me, Sazzy?" All right. Let's see. Let's get in the front right here with the pins.
When will the internet be graced with the third Tibetan fox?
Yeah! He asked me if I will make a third Tibetan fox, which probably 1% of you have ever seen. When I was on Newgrounds very frequently, I made an alt account called Chibi Wee Wee. And I know, I'm an anime fan. I made like a couple joke cartoons on it. And one of them was Tibetan Fox, which is one of my favorite cartoons I've ever made. So if you go on Newgrounds, you can look up Tibetan Fox. And there's 2 of them. And will I make a third one? You know what? I actually had an idea for a third one. Because the Tibetan Fox has that like straight face, right? Where it's like, So I found this other animal called a false killer whale. That looks kind of like a killer whale, but like, like if you saw him at SeaWorld, you'd be like, is this Chinese SeaWorld? I'm sorry, that's racist. But it has this face that's like he's like, come on. So I wanted to do a thing like that, where somebody was like telling a really bad joke, or he's like, hey, why did the chicken cross the road? Oh, because he was stapled to the other chicken. And he's just like, come on now. So, yeah, maybe. We'll see. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a fan of Tibetan Bots. One of my most revered works of all time. The colored Nerf Maverick, the blue one, yeah. Hey, it's a Cave Story. I've played that before. So y'all can't go all like, here's play games. It's Pokemon! It's like steampunk Pokemon! What's up, dude?
Okay, what is your opinion about the Principality of Xeon mass-producing Big Zam?
It doesn't make it as special.
It doesn't?
Yeah, no. Although, it would make it more common if you're just kind of hanging out with your friends and you're like, oh man, Obama's always doing shit with the healthcare. Oh, hey, Big Zam! So, yeah, I'd be totally down, I guess. But, I don't know, having one Big Zam is pretty cool, right?
Except for the fact that he died in the first episode he showed up in.
Well, great. Not so big anymore, all right, Zam.
Spoilers.
Thank you, dude. So, yeah, spoilers. What? It's just spoilers. You just ruined everything for everybody who wanted to watch Gundam.
Don't worry.
No, one episode, in one episode, Krillin dies. That's pretty fucking cool. Whatever, he comes back. All right, the katana, the ninja doctor?
Dr. McNinja.
Dr. Ninja. All right. Cure me by not being able to hide in shadows.
Hello. So, one of the things I always liked is in Game Grumps, sometimes you talk about the technical aspects of animation and like game design, and you know a lot of people in the industry and stuff. So I was wondering if you'd ever do like a show about that, like not necessarily making games, but the aspects behind it that we don't usually notice.
I don't know. We might be planning something like that or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make any promises, but that is something that we've always been talking about, so. Yeah, well, there'll probably, there's something I want to happen, so. Wink. Thanks. Thank you for your question. Dr. Ninja. Hope you're not a guy college. Okay, whoa, Sonic Cat, all the way in the back. Yeah! Is that like a Gen 1 DS? Oh, it's gray, so I thought it was like the fucking, like the Pyramid DS. Or like Aztec Temple DS. Yeah, do it. You gotta go fast. Right? You just got a Sonic Cat on.
Too fast.
Too fast for your feet.
Back in like an old Game Grumps episode when you were with JonTron on Sonic 06, you mentioned that you thought Sonic Adventure 2 was shitty. I was kind of wondering why.
Because it's dumb.
So can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
My buddy Franco in the blue shirt next to me, that's the dude you told to go fuck himself yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? When did I say that?
When I came over, I was like, oh, my buddy Franco, when we were getting autographs, I was like, my buddy Franco's gonna be at City Missing Thing. You tell him to go fuck himself. And that's that dude right over there. That's that dude.
Okay, cool. I won't have to say it myself.
Alright, thanks, man.
You don't have to go fuck yourself. I was being facetious. Oh, I didn't actually answer your question. It's just because you can sit down if you want. I don't want you to stand there uncomfortably in the middle of the thing. There's this one moment I remember where I was finding jewels with Knuckles, and then I mentioned Knuckles, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Knuckles is bad." And it's like, "Yeah, but it's a third of the game." So it's like beep beep because you're trying to find the crystals, and you're looking around. And it was behind me, but the camera was so bad I didn't know. And I was literally running in circles around it, and I couldn't see it. And I was like, it's here somewhere, and it was right the fuck here. But anyway, I haven't played it in a long time, so maybe I won't like it, but I doubt it, because I hate all games. Dude, the Aztec DS right in front.
Oh, wow.
You have one. That thing's front lit.
Yeah, it's pretty.
How weird is that, right? We used to do that. We used to front light LCD screens that weren't backlit. That's crazy.
My
Anyway, go
question
ahead.
is there anything you've ever regretted saying on Game Grumps?
Regretted?
Really regretted?
No. I don't regret putting things out there. That's just something, I don't know. I just... I don't know, I have a thing about like honesty. Because like, you know, I'm putting on a show, but at the same time, I don't know, I just don't like being dishonest. So like, everything I say usually comes from somewhere. Yeah. Also, pink hair girl, what the hell? In the same spot every time!
So I could get this spot to come back and sit here.
My God, that's like a MAGfest record. It's gotta be. Jeez, good work on that. All right, let me right here the app one.
I was wondering, A, when did you get into collecting Transformers? How many did you have, and what's your favorite?
I got into collecting Transformers when I don't remember what specific moment it was, but like it was kind of this gradual build-up when Transformers Animated came out. Well, I grew up on Beast Wars.
Yeah!
Because I'm too young to have grown up on G1. I would have grew up on that if I was younger, or if I was older. And I saw Transformers Animated, and like I saw them on shelves, and I saw the show, and I was like, these are perfect. Like these are spot on. Like they're just like the show. And I was always like, ooh, I kind of want one just to have one. And like some of my friends had Transformers, and I was always playing with them, and I was like, I love this shit. And then finally, I just like caved, and I don't remember what the first one I bought was. I think it was like Oil Slick, but that was just like, it was like a fucking downward spiral. I bought the first one and I was immediately like, I have to have all of the animated figures. So I went on like legit hunts, like Kmart when they were on clearance and shit. Like I don't think I've, like for a while I didn't pay full price for Transformers because like, A, they were all out of stock, and B, whatever, I don't like spending money on toy, on plastic. So I got all the Transformers animated figures, and then I got really into Generations, and then it was just like non-stop. Like every day I was buying new Transformers, and now I have way too many. I have like, I don't want to say I have like nearly all of them, but I have like a shitload from every series. So it's pretty insane. There's some I haven't even played with yet, and I feel like embarrassed to say that, but... Why am I embarrassed to say I haven't played with toys? Anyway, thank you for that question. I love Transformers, dude. Which one's my favorite? Favorite toy or favorite character?
Character, toy, whatever.
Starscream's my favorite character, but he's never been my favorite toy. Because I don't like the Starscream toys. I can't. It's like choosing between children next week.
Sophie's Choice!
I'm sorry?
Your own Sophie's Choice.
Oh yeah, it's my own Sophie's Choice. Zoidberg. That's pretty good.
You collect arcade games, correct?
Yeah.
What arcade game, out of all of them, do you not have and most want?
There's a couple. I definitely want the newest Tank, the 4-seater, which is an awesome game. It's like a fucking there's 4 seats and you all have like cartoon ass tanks, and you have to like take each other out or take out a giant monster together, and it's super fun. Or there's this one I played in Japan. It's like Stratogun, I think, Stratos something. And you have like these 2 guns. You have these.
Use the mic stand.
You have these. You have these 2 guns, and it's like a shooter, and then the guns have joysticks on them so you can move around and shit. And then you can like put the gun, they like magnet together to make like a super gun. And you can do that in 2 different ways. And it's awesome! It's like a deathmatch game and it's online and you can play people at other arcades. It's cool! And I want that one. It's really huge and expensive. And I also want the Pac-Man versus cabinet. The one that's like really, and you have to eat each other.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so much fun, dude! Oh, I love arcade games. Don't even get me started. All right, thank you for that. Was that all the questions?
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay, wait, whoa, hold on.
You sort of answered my other question earlier. I'm starting a YouTube channel with some friends from college. I was looking for some pointers.
Some pointers on starting a YouTube channel? Just do it, man. That's my advice for everything, and it's the truest advice I can give anybody. Just do it. Like, if you sit there, like, planning out all this shit and like, oh, I gotta do this and stuff, like, it's gonna cripple you and you're never gonna do it. So just do it. Just make it, and then upload it to YouTube. Somebody will see it, and then you'll have something out there, and then you'll be like, oh, I gotta make something better than that. Because you already made something, right? But if you're just like obsessed with like, oh, the first video's gotta be amazing, then it's never gonna fucking happen. So, nobody watches my first video, my fucking Gunpei review. What is that shit? Thank you, man. The Game Grumps calendar.
Yeah. Hi. I just have a really quick question.
Yeah.
I would just want to know if you and Ross and everyone could just sign us at the end of the panel.
We're doing a science tonight at 9.
Yeah, but I have to leave before then. Yeah.
All right, just for you. Nobody else.
Aw, thank you. I love you.
Just for you.
Awesome.
Thank you for buying that, by the way. That goes to the typhoon victims, which is cool. The crutch.
Could you please keep doing on Game Grumps more streaky games, because listening to Danny scream like
I'm considering it. I didn't know he was such a puss. I had no idea. Because he was joking about it. He was like, nah, I can't handle it. And I was like, ha ha ha. And then we play it, and he's like, ah! It's for real, too. Because everyone's like, ah, he's playing it up. And it's like, no. Because when I was like, we should keep playing Silent Hill, that was really fun. He's like, it wasn't fun, dude. Let's please not play that. And I'm like, dude, come on! So, yeah, man. Well, it also, like, it was a pretty creepy game, I gotta say. Well, it was also because Dan's scream was scaring me. Not to say I'm not, like, scared by games sometimes, but it was definitely, like, a big factor. Because if, like, something pops out and I'm like, oh, whatever, and he's like, ah! So I'm like, oh, jeez! So, yeah. Well, we'll probably do that, thank you. The Zelda cartridge. It's very shiny, it caught my eye. Yeah, come on up. Bring your whole body. Don't leave anything behind. Only half of it. Alright, first of all, I gotta ask a question. Sorry, I left the legs behind. Don't know why, that's the one I left behind. Can you let me talk? Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say, this guy is one inspirational motherfucker, right? Beyond just your videos and stuff, you kind of changed my perspective on life. I used to be really stressed out, but now I'm relaxed and kind of go with the flow.
Dude, that's awesome, because I'm really stressed out all the time.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if that broke your view. Did that just ruin you? No,
Anyways, I also started trying to do animation. So my question is, can you sometime release your frame-by-frames of some of your cartoons so that I can like have some reference?
Yeah, sure. Nobody's ever asked me that. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Thank you. Also, I was here yesterday and I gave you the kind of have the movie game.
Yeah. It's what was it? Like, you have to learn how to have fun or something like that?
Also,
it's fun to have fun. Truer words never been spoken.
Who do I tell my name to so I can get like the credits for that? Thanks to like.
Oh, did you not put your name in it?
No, I did not. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Just email me. It's on my website, egoraptor.net. And just.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's great. Don't write it down on his phone. Thank you for a cat in a hat, and don't listen to me when I said I'm stressed out all the time. My vision is to not be. So sweet. Thank you. Man. Good luck with that music. The hat with the blinkies.
Okay. First,
Yeah, come on up. Let's have a party. Microphone party. You and I are the only members.
We don't need the rest of them. Just us. Just
Oh, yeah, it's on the top. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, first, what's the most embarrassing memory you have from childhood? And second, you mentioned a couple of weeks or like months ago on Game Grumps, you gave out your Snapchats. How many dick pics have you gotten so far?
To answer that question first, 0?
Really?
Man.
Do you accept people on it?
That's the thing, it's like, it's a victim of its own irony. So like, I sent it out and people are like, you're gonna get so many boob pics, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. I literally got 0 boob pics and 95% dudes going, you're gonna get boob pics. So it's like, alright, well, now there's like the extra layer of like, dude, you're gonna get so many dudes saying you're gonna get boob pics. Dude, it was like, the first day it was like, yeah, and I was like replying to Snapchats and shit, and then the next day I was like, I have to work, and my phone was just like, boop, 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 new Snapchat, boop, 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 boop. And I was like, I gotta get rid of Snapchat.
I don't have it anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's fun while it lasted. I'm an ice cruncher. Did I mention that?
Yes! It's like a Monty Python bit. So clearly, yes. And the first question, embarrassing story from my childhood. I've actually told it on Grumps, and it's not interesting, but I'll tell it anyway. When I was a little kid, there was an ice cream truck that went around our neighborhood, and my parents had like a change jar. And I would always like take change out of the change jar. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but I did it because I needed the fucking ice cream. And so I ran out with like a fistful of change, and I like went up to him and I was like, dude, here's my money, where's my ice cream? And then like he handed me the ice cream and stuff, and he was like, hey, come here. And I was like, what? And he's like, come here, see this? And he like shows me a quarter, and I'm like, what is it? And it's like a Canadian quarter. And he's like, what does that say? And I'm like, oh, it says Canada. And he's like, yeah, don't ever do this again. I'm giving it to you, but don't do it again. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was so embarrassed, and I just like did not enjoy that ice cream, by the way. And I just like walked home, and I was like, man. These gold boys aren't even satisfying. And I was really embarrassed, and like even now when I think back to it, I get like that little like, I don't know why, because it wasn't my fault. The guy was just being a dickhole.
And last, can I give you a hug?
What?
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah. He just told me a secret. Sombrero in the back. Come on up. You gotta be festive about it. I don't even know what the hell a Mexican hat dance is. So they put the hat on the floor, right? And then they're like, ah! It's the second time I've been racist in this family.
I don't know if you stated this before on video, 2 days ago check, but to you, what makes a perfect video game?
What makes a perfect video game? There are no perfect video games, man. Well, MAGfest is pretty dang good. It's not perfect. I don't know. Art isn't perfect. That's why there's never going to be a perfect video game. So. What makes a game good to me? I don't like. As long as it has some like vision or like there's something interesting or fun about it. That's it really. I don't know. Because then fun, it goes into like a big definition about like what fun is, and, like what's interesting and stuff. So, but that's, I mean, to me, that's like a John Blow thing. It's like a game has to be interesting or fun, or both, but not neither. Because then it just sucks. Which in my experiences have been true. Like if a game's not fun and it's interesting, then I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. Like what's that game where you're like a grandmother and you're just walking to the path? That's pretty interesting. It's not fun. God, it's not fun. But it's like, oh, this makes me think about stuff. So that's what makes a game good to me. And I don't believe in ratings, 7 out of 10. Even though I'm totally a victim of it. Like I'm like, should I play this game? Shh. Game's fuck you, it's 6 out of 10. It must be garbage. Anyway, thank you for that question. The Sailor Print, the Sailor Moon, I'm reading that right now, the manga. It's pretty good. I kind of like it. Luna's way cuter in the fucking manga. It's the old one, not the new one.
Yeah, woo!
Hey man.
Hey.
So I was asking, like, in Game Grumps, I love when you and Danny do the old guy voices.
Wait, which one?
Like,
I gotta make you do it. So I don't have to do it.
no, I was thinking it would be cool. I mean, would you consider doing like an episode segment or like a whole episode where you be voicing old men and it'd be like called the Game Grumps?
You're not the first, my friend. Nor will you be the last. Yeah, sure, why not? I've been doing weird shit like that. Game Graham. What's your video game? I heard the whole show will just be us on like the start screen and we're like, hey, I don't know. And then we just talk about Rush Limbaugh all day. Gosh dang, Democrats always stealing their jobs. Alright. I'm gonna be a narcissist here. A picture of me.
Hey, I love the tester. Will you be doing any other reality TV shows? Like
I'm on one right now. It's called Dance Showdown. Where I dance. It's like Dancing with the Stars, but not with stars. It's with people on the YouTubes. It was really fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I know I talked very like cynically about the tester experience, but Dance Showdown was super fun. And so I like talking about it because it makes me all warm inside. It was during a time where I was really stressed out from work and like it was like a vacation. Even though it was the most work I'd ever done in like a week period, it was all I had to think about. So I was like, oh, it's something different. Woo! It's like, I guess that's what going on vacation is. Like you go somewhere else to think about whatever you're doing. Because when you go on vacation, you're going somewhere where you're like, oh, gotta get up at 8, like let's go to the beach, yay! And you're like stressing yourself out by like running around. But you're doing something different and it feels alright. So it's just a little existential for me. The PSX over there, not the PS1. That was rebranded as the new PlayStation. Fucking Xbox. That doesn't even make any sense. Alright, go ahead.
No, you're right, it doesn't. I was going back and watching some of the Awesome series, and came across Halo Reach Awesome. What inspired you to do that? Because that's totally different from anything I've seen, like, ever. Ever. It's pretty weird, you gotta admit that.
It was my Facebook feed. That's what it was. Because I don't give a shit about Halo. I did. Thanks for agreeing with me. Also, those who don't agree with me, fuck you. Everybody, when that game came out, was like, Halo Reach, oh my god, I'm in line right now. Hillary, oh! And like, I'm just visualizing these people on my feed, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta make a cartoon about them. And then I was working on something else, like really intently at the time, that was like making me money. And at the time, my YouTube channel wasn't really making me money. So I was like, all right, I really want to make this cartoon. I'll wake up tomorrow and see if I still want to make it, and I'll make it. And I went to bed and I woke up and I was like, fuck, I want to make it. So I just dropped everything I was doing for the bills, and then I did that, and I released it, and it was huge, and then that became my job, and I was like, oh sweet. So even that's a little inspirational story for you. Do what you like, and then it'll pay off in the end.
Thank you.
Sweet. Thanks for the question. The fox hat. I wanted to call on you the other day, but I didn't, so I'll call on you today.
Can I ask 2 questions?
Yes.
First question, do you have an illustration blog?
An illustration blog? Barely. I have a Tumblr that I was like, I'm gonna draw a drawing a day, and then I did it for 3 days, and I was like, fuck. So, like, I don't know, maybe soon I'll go back to it. The Wand of Gamelon. The Philips CDI Zelda? I don't have a Philips CDI, but if I get one at a fucking flea market for like 2 cents, we'll totally play that. That's worth the lulz. Nobody uses that anymore. I did it for the lulz. LOL. But you know me, dude. You guys know me. Of course I'm gonna call on the butt. Thanks, man. I was up here just for you. All these other guys are meaningless. You guys can leave now. I'm just kidding. Hey, come on, man. I wasn't being serious. I'm serious. Whoa, are you okay? No. Nice dismount. Hey man, what's up? Nothing. I'm just up here doing a panel. What about you? Watching your panel. Sweet! Well, see ya!
Okay, I got a serious question. A serious question and a joke question. What is your favorite video game soundtrack?
I really liked the Guardian Heroes soundtrack for a long time. I don't know, because I'm so picky about music that there's never like, I just like songs from different, Gradius has like consistently good music. I guess like Castlevania 1, like every single one of those songs I listen to, even like the credits and like the opening and stuff. What was your?
Who do I talk to about gaining entrance into the D Club?
Yeah! You don't have to talk. You just show. I don't want to see anybody's dicks today. So sit down. Oh God. Why does everyone want to join the D Club?
I don't know him.
You guys. Did I like touch off a revolution of like... I've always wanted to have a D Club, I just never had the courage. But now! Well, thank you for asking it, man. I love being... whatever. Jeez. The mouse ears, the pink mouse ears. Yeah, come on up. Run, 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 run as fast as you can, run as fast as you can. Oh yeah, do it. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. That was not as fast as you can. That was like a tepid jog at best.
I hope nobody asked this already, but I know Susie made a video about your trip to Japan, and I was wondering what your favorite thing in Japan was, or Was it a cultural shock, or what you enjoyed about it?
I'm weird.
Really?
The thing I liked most, we went to Tokyo and we did fucking Kabukicho, we did Akihabara, we did Shinjuku, Shibuya, all that shit. And the part I liked most was just hanging out in this it's this suburb called Komaki that's like outside of Nagoya. It was just a suburb, but it was so cool to see like in different cultures like life. Like there was like parks and fucking like how their buses worked and like people walking to work and shit. That shit was awesome. And like, cause you go to Tokyo and like everyone's like speaks a little bit of English and they have like the fucking menus that are like, oh, just point at it and you get it. So we have English people here all the time. Ooh, what a fucking culture shock. But like in Komaki, like there are no foreigners there. It's all Japanese people. So it's like really like it's people just living their lives. Like all the signs are in Japanese. There's no like, blah, 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 but then this is the bus. So that was my favorite part. I really enjoyed that. So thank you. Also, there was this place in Nagoya called Treasure Bomb, and it has the most amazing shit. It had like toys on sale for like $1. I got like a Monster Hunter figures, like this fucking big, that were like $3. It was insane! You go to Akihabara and it's like, things are like $70, and it's like, what the hell, man? That's why they're so expensive here, because they're getting it from Akihabara. If you go to Nagoya, then you get the cheap stuff. Thank you for that question. The neon phone. The one that's, yeah. Come on up. Come on up, my friend. Whoa, nice. Do you do that all the time?
Yes.
I do it as a practice. I'd like to know your favorite winning Cards Against Humanity combination.
Yes! A bigger, blacker dick.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Anything that has to do with like poop or butts or dicks, like that's all there is to it. I'm a very simple man with simple desires. I desire butts or poops or dicks. And if I do not get it, I do not have the laughs. So thank you.
Also, could I have a high five?
Okay. Come here. Whoa! I love this guy. What a badass! Man, I wish I could be cool as that guy. Sweet. The Game Boy camera. Yeah, it's fucking nobody else filmed with a Game Boy camera, are they?
Selfie, the old school way.
Do you have the printer too?
I don't.
Come on, man. You can't have a Game Boy camera without a printer. Stick your annoying face everywhere. Look at me, I'm doing street art.
Pixel art, my face.
What's up, dude?
Oh, you know, just chilling, just asking you a question and say hey, you know, all that crazy stuff. Anyway, like,
is it?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. You did a video on Hot Pepper Gamer kind of thing?
Yeah.
So, I need to ask you, why did you agree to do that, and would you do it again?
I volunteered, man, because it's run by my friend Vernon. He's a swell guy, and I was like, this is an amazing idea. I have to be a part of this. And I hate spicy, like I cannot take spicy shit. But I knew that it would be amazing because of that, because I'm a baby. I'm a pussy puss. So
I gotta agree on that one.
Thank you. No, it worked because that was all legit. Like there was no. Because I was like, man, you know, I'm gonna take my. Oh! It was one of the most painful things that ever happened to me, and I would love to do it again. And I want to do it with a hotter pepper. Because that was the hottest he was willing to go, right? I don't know why, but like he wasn't willing to go to like Ghost Pepper level and stuff, but now he is. So I want to get to that. I want to do that.
All right, one quick side question. If you're going to do it again, what game would you review?
Oregon Trail. I don't know. Whatever's out at the time.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Can you take a picture of me with that? Will it take like forever?
Sure.
Okay. I'll answer another question while you're doing it. Wait, is it up right now, like available?
I need to turn it on and get it all set.
Okay, cool. I'll get another question while you're doing that. Thank you for taking a picture of them. Is that cool? You kind of had like a oh shit face.
At least expect that part.
Okay, sweet. The Pikachu N64. Scream.
How did you know that you wanted to do music with Danny for Starbomb?
How did I know that I wanted to do music with Danny for Starbomb? If fucking Brad Pitt comes up to you and he's like, I want to do a movie with you. What the you say no? Or you're like, it doesn't seem like my kind of script. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's fucking do it. So that's why. That's what made me decide. I don't do music, but well, it was because I'll tell you the story of Starbomb. It was just a song. I had an idea for a Kirby song where it was just like Kirby and it starts out all nice and then it gets really dirty by the end. And I thought who better to do that with than just Sex Party. So I was like, can we do this? And they were like, yeah. And then we did it and then we were like, maybe we should do more. This was really good. So we did more and then we made an album out of it, so. What's your quick question? The naming process for Starbomb was a very long and arduous one. It was very many email chains where we would just have lists of names, and Dan and I would like submit and be like, 20 new names for Starbomb. And we just have lists, and I'd be like, oh man, 25 names for Starbomb. And then Brian was like, I've got 150 new names for Starbomb. And we're like, whoa, man, Brian's really going all out. Here are some of Brian's names for Starbomb. Nope. Wet. Whitney Houston, we have a problem. Placentimeter? So we were like, oh. But we had long discussions and then Starbomb was the one that stuck, so sweet. Thank you for that. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's all set.
Yes.
Okay, it's a little tricky, so we gotta angle it just right.
Yeah, give me that.
Here we go.
I am now a 32 by 32 tile. 2-bit. One bit? I think it's 1 bit. 2 colors.
Oh, you got a printer?
She's got a printer.
You have a get? Come on! Yes! Can I get that? Can I have one?
I can run and get it and be back by tonight.
Okay, cool.
Dude, I'm making connections here.
You'll get it on Facebook shortly.
This shit's real world. Alright, whatever. Thank you for that. And thank you for the printer. That's cool. Yeah, right in front. What's up?
What? Okay, whatever.
Trying to get it, do it.
Okay, whatever.
Hello.
You hit the video thing.
Hello, friend. I'm your biggest gay fan.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So,
No, thank you for being gay.
maybe I was born this way. So, my friend Ariel, who some of you might know, probably not, introduced me to you through the Metal Gear Awesome series.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry.
Have you felt like I remember that from years ago, and to me that was like when you started. Probably not even close.
Well,
Probably not even close.
it was the first time that somebody saw my work
Yeah. How, like, what was the transition between that and you feeling your fame start? Like, when did that feeling just be like, people like me?
It was immediate, and I think I met it with a sort of like sarcasm, which I guess helped, because I released that and then I went to a con like the next day when I was like MAGcon in Orlando, because when I was younger I was a con goer, like I just went to cons to have fun, and I thought it would get blammed, which means like deleted on Newgrounds. It like gets like voted poorly and then it gets off the website.
Not even close.
Yeah, it hit the front page like right away. And I was like, what is this? And I was just reading reviews. Like I read every single review from Metal Gear Awesome, and I was just like, But it didn't mean a whole lot to me because I knew it wasn't the extent of my ability. So when I got people selling it was garbage, I was like, this guy, he thinks I'm being serious. So like I guess that was it was immediate, but then because of that kind of reaction to it, I don't know. It wasn't like a big deal to me. Like it just kept getting like more and more and more, and I guess I just always viewed it from like an audience member's perspective, where like if I liked some dude's work and like the stuff he was doing, like for example, what?
How humble.
For example, when I worked at MTV, they asked me to do awesome cartoons for MTV.
You did what?
Right after Metal Gear Awesome, MTV like called me and they were like, make awesome cartoons for us.
Oh.
And I was like, wow, this is like my big break, right? Which it wasn't. They paid me like garbage. And I found out later that my producer actually fought to get me paid in the first place. Like the MTV wasn't gonna pay me. They were like, oh, they'll love the exposure. And it's like, anyway, they wanted to put it up on their show exclusively. And I was like, no, that sucks. Like, people want to see it on, like, the internet's the future, and like, your show kind of sucks. So, and so I fought really hard to like get, and for people in other countries couldn't see it because it was like their copyright, whatever. So I like fought really hard to be able to put it on Newgrounds, and I finally got my way, and like, and that's what caused like people to see them and like it to get really popular. I forgot what my original point was.
That's okay.
Viewing it from an audience person's perspective. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I've always just done that. Like, is there a point? I don't know.
There is.
It's a weird question. The question was, what's it like to transition to the fame? Yeah. I don't feel like I've ever done that yet.
Yeah, humble.
I still. I can't tell if you're being facetious or not.
No. I'm just very, very gay.
I guess that's the answer. I don't know.
I have one favor for you.
Okay, what's up?
Look right there and just say, hi, Ariel.
Hi, Ariel.
Thank you. And one last thing. Jesus Christ, you're so fucking hot.
Oh, thank you. All right, man. I don't know what's going on in this panel anymore. Thank you. Cool, man. All the way in the back with the Mario hat. Yeah, do it. Do it as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm wearing a Mario hat. Man, that was a cool run, dude! That was awesome!
Okay, I'm gonna try not to faint. But first, can you sell my hat? Because I won't be here at 9.
Say yes.
It's yeah, that's Aaron, Sharpie.
Yeah! What's your name? Killian? K-I-L-L-I-A-N. Killian, you're awesome. I love you.
Do you have a question that I can answer while I'm doing this?
Yes. Also, how flattered are you that all of these people showed up just to We love you!
I mean, here you go, man. I hope it didn't ruin your hat. By scribbling all over it. That's how I feel. Like, cause you get an autograph from like Nicolas Cage.
Good example.
You can sell that stuff on like eBay, and people are like, "Dude, it's a Nicolas Cage autograph." I went, "Dude," and I ruined his hat.
It's not ruined.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Come on, man. It's awesome, man. It's so cool. I love all you guys, man.
On the inside, I'm like exploding.
Don't explode on the outside. Thank you, man. I appreciate the question. Maybe. What? Last question? Oh. Shit. All right. The red with the star and the plushie. Yeah. You've been holding it up the whole time.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you too. But not that way. I have a wife.
Take this. It is yours.
Burn it.
Is it dangerous to go alone?
I see what you did there.
I can't. This. Swear to God. What is it? Oh my God! Did you make this?
No, I bought it.
It's still special to me. Thank you. Thank you for that. Do we have room for one more? Or?
Yes.
Okay, super quick. I'll answer it in two words. The Dalek over there. If you could join any alien species, which one?